Just last week, the Biden administration announced an 18-month extension and redesignation to temporary protected status, or TPS, for hundreds of thousands of Haitian migrants in the U.S. Joining me now to talk about the importance of this decision are State Representatives Dottie Joseph and Marie Whitson. Thank you so much for coming to Impact, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so I want to start with you because let's talk about TPS, because this is something that the Haitian community really wanted, and now that has been extended 18 months well into 2026. Your reaction to that this finally happened?
I am grateful that the administration has heeded the call. Many of us have been advocating for TPS for some time now, and I especially wanted to acknowledge the efforts of Gerline Joseph from the Haitian Bridge Alliance out of Texas. She and her organization have been working with migrants at the border for ages now. From the time I went to visit the Texas border to now, they have been adamantly on the ground. So between her efforts, organizations like FUM, which is right here in Miami, the Florida Immigrant Advocacy Coalition, and several others, including members of the Congressional Black Caucus. We are grateful for all of their collective advocacy efforts, and the administration heeded the call.
I think it's important also to note that if you're a beneficiary now, you still need to re-register, right?
Correct.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, actually, just like my colleague just mentioned, we are so grateful to so many organizations who advocated, and some of them, if we start mentioning them, we will mention almost the whole population. Mm-hmm. So we are grateful for the administration for doing this, because we have so many of our brothers and sisters who are in limbo here, who did not know really what was going to happen. So redesignating is very helpful, and a lot of them don't have to worry about going home now or being deported. Mm-hmm. So.
What about new applicants? This also falls under that?
Correct. So let's talk about the timeline. Right. So for new people who already had TPS, who need to re-register or reapply, their deadline is August 30th.
Okay.
So it's 60 days from the date of the announcement. I want people to know that. So if you already have TPS, we want to make sure that you get in touch with whomever you need to get in touch with to make sure that you file your paperwork by the August 30th deadline. For new designations, I believe they have until February of 2025 to do that, so long as they were in the United States on or before June 3rd.
Okay. Now, what about work permits? Does that automatically take into effect for those that have a work permit?
I believe they still have to apply for the work permits, so as soon as you can, I encourage people to go ahead and apply.
Right.
Can you tell us what this signifies for the Haitian community?
It signifies acknowledgement of the folks who are already here, regardless of what your status was when you got here. This designation protects you from deportation. We all know what's going on in Haiti right now, and it's something that our country has never experienced before. So, you know, the concept of deporting people under these conditions is, for many of us, unconscionable. The United Nations has called on the United States to lead the way and end all deportations, regardless of TPS status or not. So I want to echo that call with the administration to ensure that under these conditions, where we have, you know, troops coming from elsewhere and a lot of efforts to try to stabilize what's going on, now is not the time to be deporting anyone to Haiti.
The Prime Minister was in town. He met with some local leaders, including Congresswoman Frederica Wilson. Do you know what happened as a result of that meeting?
Unfortunately, I was supposed to be at that meeting. Something happened in my family where I could not be there, but I understand a lot of things were discussed, and Congresswoman Frederica Wilson made it clear that she wants to see Haiti moving in another direction, and that would mean collaborating with the diaspora and working with the Haitian also who are here and those over there in order to move Haiti in the right directions. I don't have all the details of the meeting because I was not there, but I'm hoping it's really going to, you know, encourage communication between Haiti and here also, in order for us to see our country surviving or really thriving.
You mentioned the diaspora because the state of Florida has the largest Haitian community in the whole country. How important is the people that are here and their engagement with what's happening in Haiti in order for that situation to become a better situation?
So wherever you are in the diaspora, whether it's in the United States, France, Canada, we're all tied. So what happens on the island directly impacts us, whether it's through our own family members or, you know, just because we care about the country and its future. And I think what the diaspora is trying to manage is how to engage in that advocacy in a way that addresses the short-term needs for security, right? I talk to people on the ground and they talk about how they need help now, but also balancing that with a lot of the foreign politics, the geopolitics of the area, and making sure that Haiti is able to maintain her self-determination and longevity in it as an independent nation.
There are a lot of groups here, especially in South Florida, that I can report on, that have been gathering a lot of things that the Haitians need in Haiti. Do you know if humanitarian aid is getting into the country?
Actually, Jackie, it is reported that we have about 500,000 Haitians living just in South Florida, just in Florida, and that number is skewed because my children, who are the second generation, are not, you know, are Haitian as well, but they're not counted in that number. So a lot of us have been gathering supplies and from, you know, items that we know might be needed. And I would like to see better communication with the officials over there, because I'll give you an example. A truck that was donated to me by the city of Hollywood to send to a small city in Haiti right now because they don't have the tools that they need to pick up the trash. That truck cannot, we're still having issues with customs in order to get that truck over there. So I cannot say that certain things are getting over there, because I myself trying to make sure that that truck is delivered, but we are willing to work with the Prime Minister and all those other people from the council in order to make sure that the help that is needed over there is getting to the people.
What can we do as a community to help?
I would say for the community to reach out to your federal representatives, regardless of who your federal representative is, and ask them to have the administration, work with the administration to, number one, discontinue all deportations to Haiti. Number two, work on real comprehensive immigration reform. We have seen with programs that this administration has put out that has impacted the Cuban community, the Haitian American community, Venezuelan, that if you give people a pathway to follow, they generally follow it. Right? And the problem is there is no clear pathway that is fair, that has the ease of administration that's required to be able to process the claims in a way that ensures that people have access to language services, access to lawyers who are willing to volunteer so that their claims, whatever their claims may be, can be fully processed. What we have seen is obfuscation in Washington, D.C. of efforts on both sides of the aisle to reach some form of comprehensive immigration reform. There was a point in time where even our congressional delegation was united on that front in terms of ensuring that both Haitians and Cubans are treated fairly throughout the process. With some of the culture wars, we have seen a divergence from some of that. I'm not sure about from the congressional delegation, but at least within Florida politics where we serve. And it does a disservice to the entire community, because we all know as Floridians that we all do better when we all actually are better.
We don't have much time, but I just want to give you the last word in terms of what we can do.
Thank you so much, Jackie. And you are helping now by what you're doing. You are helping us to elevate the conversation, which we need to continue to do, because Haitians have contributed to the makeup of America. And when we're seeing Haiti going to what Haiti is going, we cannot remain silent. And we have to keep on elevating the causes as to what my colleague, Rep. Joseph, just mentioned. We have to make sure that Haitians do not get deported. And I applaud the administration for the willingness to work with us, but we still have a lot more work to be done. And we are encouraging you, please continue to support us and elevate whatever conversation that we need to elevate, because it makes a difference. We want to be heard, we want to be listened to, and we want to work together for the betterment of our homeland, which is Haiti.
Great message. Representative Joseph Woodson, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us. Thank you.